So you feel as if that is it because of that fact that because okay, I'm your provider and like provide for the family, I should be able to control you, I'll be able to like beat you like as if you're my slave because I'm like your master in the money aspect. This is the reason. I think welcome to Sharing Story Sunday. Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? How has been your week? How are you? How is Sunday going for you? How was service for my Christian fellows? How was service today? I had an amazing week once again. If so, I'm so happy for you. Hope your week was productive. So, guys, today I'm sharing a story that I overheard yesterday in the bus, and I'm very, very touched by it because it covers a lot of aspects. It covers domestic violence, covers inter-tribe marriage. It covers idleness as a human, it covers idleness as a woman, like working class woman and non working class woman, like how it affects the marriage. And most importantly, it covers the society because it covers how children from abusive house think and relate with other people in the society. So yesterday afternoon, which was Saturday afternoon, I had to go to the market to get some supplies for my business. And when I was going, I was already very, very late, and it was a chilling Saturday because about to rain, so I was rushing and all. I stopped this particular bus. They call it Korope in Lagos. Most people can relate. It's a 7-seater bus plus a driver, which is an 8-seater bus. It's just a small mini bus. So I put the picture so you can get the picture of the bus. So I entered the bus. I was the last person to enter the bus. Like I sat down at the doorstep, that last seat. That's where I sat down. And when I entered, I said that the atmosphere in the bus was kind of strange. Now, as a person, unlike when people share stories in the bus, last the bus should be a public place. Don't bring a family issue into the bus is wrong. But yesterday I was up that this story was shared because I learned enough of the story. I was just fitting on the story throughout, and I want to share the story with you guys. When I entered the bus, the woman that was sitting down at the door, like we were three on my seats. When I was sitting down, like after a man was sitting down beside me, a man was sitting down beside me. After the woman was sitting down beside the man. Now this woman is the one that was sharing the story. I was giving her, I don't know her name, but I was giving her Bola for this share story purpose. Her name is Bola for this story sharing section. Now Bola was crying. That got my attention. Like, why are you crying in the public bus? So I was really like interested in what was happening. I saw Bola crying, and from what she was saying, eventually I saw that Bola's sister was more behind her. Bola's sister behind her. Now this is Bola's story. Bola is an Ondo woman living in Lagos, Nigeria. Bola married an Edo guy. Now, Bola married this guy 7 years ago. Bola's husband will be given the name John. John is the Edo guy in this story. Now, John married Bola not legally but traditionally. That's the introduction. We call it meeting your family members in Yoruba. Or its introduction. That's what Bola did with this man, John. From the end of this relationship, Bola said that John was so loving to her and she had absolute love. From Bola's story, you can take that the meaning of love to Bola means things like going out, spending money on her. But she was saying that before the marriage, John used to take her out, to give her money. That was her own love to her. That was what she was talking about, stressing on the point. Then Bola talked about the fact that before the marriage, the family was against the marriage because John was an Edo guy. Family was saying that why was she not marry an Edo guy? Why can't she marry a Yoruba guy? Why is she going for an Edo guy? So guys, I want to know from your own contribution. Do you think that it is wrong for you to do inter-tribe marriage? If you like inter-tribe marriage, do you think it is wrong? Do you think that you have issues? Because the family was saying that marry this guy, there will be issues in the marriage. But she was like, no, she loves the guy and everything. So guys, she went against the wish of her family members, her loved ones, and married John without court, like traditional marriage. She moved to John's house and she was living with John. This is where the disaster started from, guys. John started physically abusing Bola. Just started beating her right from when she moved in. She said, according to her story, that when they have this misunderstanding, John beat her up. Like John sees argument as a war, and he responds to the argument is always beating. So he's always beating her up, and then she was tired of it. She was like, it's not too new to be happening to the newlywed marriage. So she ran back home to her family members, and they were like, oh Bola, you were warned that don't marry an Edo guy. But you were like, no, you want to marry an Edo guy, you love the Edo guy. So we are not in support of this divorce. Why your eyes see come like that? You had the hot fire by yourself, so you don't have anything to do about the matter. So according to her, she was neglected. Nobody cared. They're like, she's too young for divorce. And Like they don't care. You were being warned. So it was the decision. So stick to the decision. So she went back to the marriage again, and again she said that anytime the guy beat her up, John beat her up. John is this official started saying that it was the devil's work, that he was sorry, but he's beginning and buying her stuff, started beating her up each incident. Because like a complete different person. So she got pregnant with her first child. She was still enduring. John was still beating her up. Now he beat her up, he asked for forgiveness. Because of the fact that she doesn't have anybody that she can run to, family has said that she has to endure. She was just as if, okay, this is her fate. She sees it as being normal. Anytime he beats her up, it's normal. And she tried not to get into his like, she tried not to get into the argument with him. She tried to like be on her lane. Compared to her first child, same story continued, still beating her up. Second child, same story. It just became worse. She now said that according to her story that it got to a point that when time she's beating her up and she runs out, everybody in that neighborhood knows that she beats her up in the street. And every time to help her out, she sees the person that has been her lover. You cannot defend her from him. The people have just left her alone because one time she said that when she was trying to beat her up, she went into a neighbor's room to stay with the neighbor. According to her husband, she had been happy with the neighbor. So their husband beat her up again after she came back from the neighbor's room the next day. Went to go and fight with the neighbor. So at this stage of the second child, she was just like, see, you're just on her own. Nobody won't care. People were like, if you cannot leave, you're on your own. That's what the neighbor was saying. But Paula was saying that according to her story, she was jobless. The man was the main provider for her. She doesn't have a job of her own. She doesn't have a skill. She was just depending on the man for everything. So guys, I want to know that, okay, as a young woman, is it the fact that if you don't have a skill, if your husband is a provider, does it give them the right to be like controlling your life and beating you? I feel like people that mostly don't have a skill, that don't have husband for every of their needs, they don't go through domestic violence. So you feel that is it because of that fact that because okay, I'm your provider, and like provide for the family, I should be able to control you and be able to like beat you like as if you're my slave because I'm like your master in the money aspect. This is the reason. I think the funny aspect of this story that see you see Bola, if you see Bola guys, she's extremely beautiful. She's dark and lovely. She has this Milani Pompey. So I don't know why. I don't see as a woman, please have high self-esteem because she is beautiful. Even after having children, she's just like me, like in her stature. She has front, she has figure, she has back. She's very pretty. So it's not as if okay, maybe you have one issue, you are ugly, you can't find another husband. Maybe that's the issue you're enduring. No, she's complete. She's set. She doesn't have any disability. She can work. She can do everything. She's pretty. So why is she going through that? I don't understand. So I went to the story, you continue beating her, second born, same issue. She was enjoying because of her children, because she had nobody to run up to. Then when she got pregnant with the third born, she was pregnant. That is a major issue about money. And the guy eats her. John eats Bola with an iron on her head. Bola collapsed. I was rushed to the hospital. I want me to come from the village to come and meet her. Mother was like, at this point, Bola, it is enough. Come back home. You can come back home because as soon as you have died, come back home. But first, you already have 2 children. Now you're flying with the third one. You can't take care of 3 children. You don't have a job and all. You have an abortion. Once a had an abortion. What Bola did? So in the hospital, someone said that she was being treated. She had an abortion without her husband's permission. She aborted the child without her mother's instruction. So after the abortion, Bola never went back home. Just the hospital went back to live with her mother, according to her story. She left her husband from that day. Now, shortly after Bola went to live with her mother got sick, her mother died. Bola was completely hopeless. Now, Bola is still jobless, she doesn't still have a skill of her own. She was better than her mother before her mother died. She came back to Lagos to meet her husband that, okay, well, you're still my husband. You never actually got a divorce, she just left the man. The mother is dead. I need help. I need money to do the burial. I need you to support me financially and emotionally and things like that because she doesn't have a father. And that was all that she had. And guess what? Her husband was like, no, I can't come to the burial of your mother because according to the husband, Bola is from Ondo. No people used to eat dog. And if you can eat dog, that means you can eat humans. So I can't go and be eaten by your people. I can't go to your place for the person I will not be eating. I don't know how might eat me because people in the village are always eating people. And Bola was like, that broke her because when you married, you knew that I was from Ondo. You didn't say you used to eat humans, but now you think I used to eat humans. So in the end, he attended her mother's burial. Now, guys, I want to ask you this question. I always hear this rumor also that people that are underage used to eat dogs. Is it true? Do other people used to eat? Do other people used to eat dog? I think it's true. Do other people used to eat humans? Does Ondo eat human, or you just eat only dog, or you don't even eat dog and humans? Like, is it a superstitious? Is it a fake news? Like, is it really true? Please let me know in the comment section if you are from Ondo. Educate me more on that topic. Now, Bola went to the burial without her husband or his family members. Let's not talk about it, the fact that, see, in marriage, the name of the marriage is that, okay, two people are going together to become one. That's the name of a marriage. So if you're marrying somebody, you're marrying the person and the family members of the person. So if you're marrying with the person, you're marrying with your husband, you're marrying with family members, husband family members also. Even if Bola was marrying with her husband, with John, why is that our John family is not coming for Bola's mother burial? Why? What do you think about that situation? If you are saying, okay, in a marriage, or it's just between you and your partner, family should not be involved. But Bola was saying that on her mother burial day, she had no moral support from her husband family. Nobody came for the burial. Nobody didn't come for the burial. So eventually, that broke Bola up. That was the last thing I could do to break her up. And she was like, at this point, you don't go back to meet John again. That she was done. I've been there for 7 years. Basically, I've been there for 7 years physically. She was still enjoying, but for him missing her mother's burial, something that she cared about so much. She was like, no, that was all. So Bola finally divorced her husband. She finally left. She came back to Lagos, started life afresh. A few months later, Bola got remarried. Like I said, Bola was very pretty. So I know that maybe the beauty of a thing was like, she said she got it. She's black and pumpy. She got a new admirer. She got married again. She got pregnant for the new guy. She gave birth to the new guy's children. Was living her life fine. John also got remarried to a new woman, living his life fine with Bola's children and a new woman's children. Now, currently, to where we are, divorce. Why was Bola crying? Bola said that a few months ago, John's new wife was physically abused by John. But at this point, John injured the new wife left eyes and left her completely blind. John was arrested. Eventually was released. When the wife was like, she already lost her sight, she can't come and lose her life again. She left the marriage, she left John alone, and she said she was not doing it again. Bola used to see her children once in a month to greet them and check up on them at John's place. Bola continued this routine of hers. She went back there recently, and John was like, at this point, I'm single back. I want you back. I want back in my marriage. I want to marry you back. But this time, I promise to change. I'll do cosmetic wedding for you. I'll treat you right. I'll go to counseling sections. Like, nothing bad will happen. Like, this is a new me. I want to make this thing work for our children's sake. And Bola was like, I'm already remarried to someone that I love. Somebody new. I have this child with me. I can't come and marry you again. But John was like, it was not mine at this point. Bola did not agree. We were standing at this point. So John was like, at the punishment of Bola saying no to his proposal, their children cannot be seen by Bola. Can't see our children. Can't see your children. Only to John. Bola was angry. These are my children. Bola was like, because she don't want any trouble, because she wanted to beat her that they were having issues. She just left. She never went back to see her children. But her neighbors that she knows that she used to call, they tell her that Bola, I'll take your children from this man. Children are being maltreated. They don't have body cream. They don't have toothpaste. Their hair are not being barbed. They only have like 2 clothes. And she was like, they have only 1 clothes, like just 1 or 2 clothes. They're very dirty and looking for food. She was like, she can't take this anymore. She went back. She went there. John was not around to take her children. The landlord stopped her. I was like, let's take the children too. Let the children anyway. I was like, at this point, what should she do? We need to go and meet her aunt. Like, okay, so that order to her. Come and talk to John. I want my children back. That day I met them in the bus coming from John's house. She went to the answer to John and said, okay, I'm going to take my children back. I want to do this marriage. I don't want anything to do with you. I can take care of my children by myself. And guess what? John beat Bola up in her auntie front. So they come back from John's house that particular day in the bus. That's why she was crying, because they were just beating her up. I was not saying that at this point that, okay, go to the police station. So I report John for the police people so he can be arrested and go to court for the custody of the children. Now able to hear the story, like people were contributing to the story. People say that she should leave, she should leave John, take her children, go to court, go to police station and everything. But guess what? The driver opinion cut me off, guys. Driver was like, Well, madam, see, nobody perfect oh. Everybody go through their own issues oh. That even me as a man, my own marriage will be 10 years next month. I'm happy for him. Congratulations. I beat my wife oh, but no reach that level to be enjoying my wife. My own beating na small beating, but my wife stubborn very well. Once she offend me, I go to beat her to reset her brain. Because the woman too stubborn too much. Madam, if you don't enter marriage, if you don't enter with marriage, you cannot divorce. Don't divorce your husband. You have to live for the children's sake, because if you divorce your husband, the children will suffer. Any divorcing marriage, children, they don't become successful. They become proud. They become agbero. They become anyhow. So guys, I have to ask this question to you guys. Do you feel as if a marriage ends in divorce or people go that separate way, do you feel that the children will become proud and agbero? They really become like they really become unsuccessful in society? Because the driver said that according to his own point of view, if Bola leaves John, now the children will become unsuccessful. Children will be affected emotionally, physically, and everything. They feel a disadvantage. Do you feel as if people from divorce are at disadvantage? Please let me know. Now, when the pastor was saying that she should go back to John, she should endure for the children's sake and everything, I was like, sir, Bola already remarried. That's not the situation of it. She's no longer single. It's not about I go back to John. She already remarried somebody here. She already has children for somebody here, and she's happy where she is. Don't want the children back. That's the own advice to give her. Ask them that no, stop right there, sir. It's very wrong. I was like, telling me that it's one parents, it's one father was beating his mother, and it's normal that it's everywhere. I'm like, it's not everywhere. My dad was my mom before he died. It's not everywhere. Don't come and telling us that it's everywhere. I feel as if, see, you should realize that in the society, this beating of a teen, if you are beating your wife as a father, you are teaching your son that okay, when he grows up, it's okay as a man to beat your wife because she's a female. You are teaching your son. I tell the mother that, I teaching your daughter that if you stay in that marriage, that as a woman, it's okay for you as a female to be beaten by your husband. It is love. Because some females feel as if they tell you that my boyfriend beats me. Hey, it's not big thing. I try to collect me so I can be stubborn now. My mom is beat my mommy now. Some people say it's normal thing, which is wrong. Which society as a whole. So I think this domestic violence of a teen, this domestic violence of this physical abuse of a teen, needs to be addressed to the roots of the bottom, to the children. You need to realize that as a female, you don't start to be beating them as a point of collection. If the person remains stubborn with you, is arguing with you, this is not the way out. What do you think, guys? And also, as a female, guys, from day one, first that the guy used to just take care of her. A condition of love is takes her out, better things. Don't be materialistic as a female. Have what you are doing, have a skill, have a job. Even a man for your livelihood. When you this, even the better way of saying that his wife is a full housewife, takes care of everything for her. I feel as if, as a man, they get frustrated at a point. They now see you as a being their slave. They feel as if, okay, I'm taking care of financially, I'm giving money for everything that involves you and the children. What are you doing? Just obey me, I'm your master. And I think that mentality makes them feel as if they own the woman, they can control the woman. So I feel as if as a female, you want to respect you and to know that, okay, fine, you're a person of your own, act like it. Have a job or have what you are doing that you can buy money by yourself. I can see that you're Maggie, ask for money for Maggie. Can't buy things for yourself, ask for money for buy things for yourself. It is wrong. We don't expect you that way. You will see you as being his party because he bought you. It's everything about you is financing it. So please, I think about Bola's story that she was saying yesterday. All the thing that she did was that when you want to marry the guy, there's no way she will see the red flag. It's only been domestic physical abuse. He beat you with his second wife. Now when he was dating you, there was some red flags. When it comes to taking care of you, buying you things she could not see, she was focusing on the wrong things. So if you are still single right now, please, the guy taking care of you, amazing. But don't focus on the wrong things, focus on the right things. Not about taking you out alone, not about giving you money alone. What about his character? When he's angry, does he beat you? He say, okay, does he beat you? Does he hurt you? Does he emotionally abuse you? Does he abuse you emotionally, physically? These are red flags. Leave now. Don't be like Bola. And secondly, fine. Me that I'm already. Married the guy already. Already abusing you. You left the guy. When you left the guy, Bola, I know that you're very, very beautiful. You have figure 8. You are good, you are set, you are pumping, but the next step is new marriage. You want to learn a skill, get a job, invest in yourself. See, guys can be like black right now, make some mistakes, but after you have made that mission, don't go and make this another mistake again. Because what I was saying that I knew husband was a bitter, but I want you to have his own attitude. Let's take a, but sometimes you just leave the house for her and everything. But she can't leave because she has to check for the new man also, and it's more like sponsoring her and the child. So please, as a woman, please, I'm begging you, have a job of you have something that you are doing that can finance yourself. It's very important. So I feel as if people are going through it very, very sad because I was crying in a book. I didn't want to even get that from the book. I was like really touched by her story. But I could not help her out. I pray that God will direct her and help her. She said she's going to court already. So I pray that it becomes successful. But we can learn from Bola. That's what I'm sharing this story. Don't be like Bola. There are many Johns out there. They'll be buying you stuff, taking care of you. But they are devil in human flesh. Please beware of men like John. Men that physically abuse that will control you. I'll tell you that your family are human haters. But when you want to marry, there's anything wrong with your family members. So please, if you're not even sharing this story, just to tell you that as a woman, before you marry, shine your eyes. Look out for some red flags. Have a job of your own. And most importantly, just have God in your life. Because if you have God in your life, it also with a lot of decision makings. You can pray and trust God for guidance. So for more content like this, click on the like button. So I can know that okay, like this kind of videos. I can create more stories every Sunday. And please tell us about this channel so we can learn together. Tag them in the comments. Let them watch this video and learn from Black's story and share their own opinion also. And guys, if you are still with tribal marriage is wrong, is it because just from Edo that is the issue, or just a pure coincidence? What do you think? Is it wrong to marry someone from another tribe? Should we be afraid of marrying people from another tribe? Should we marry only our tribe to have a good marriage? This is like what the mistake is. Because now she married the Yoruba guy. So I'll see you next week, same time. Stay blessed and don't forget the aim of this story is for us to be transformed, for us to learn from it, for us to gain something from it. So please, I hope this video was educative to you. Share your opinion in the comment section. Educate me also. If you have any question you want to ask me, any question that is bothering you, this is my email on the screen. You can text me. I'll address your question in the next videos. Stay blessed. Take good care of yourself. Have an amazing week ahead. Bye bye. The issue. Is it because Bola is really from is it because John is really from Edo is the issue? Is that really the issue here, or it's just a coincidence? Is it because John is from Edo that is the issue, or just a pure coincidence? What do you think? Is it wrong to